Welcome back to Two Ship Blokes Summer Sesh. Listener feedback part 2. You wrote in, we responded, brutally, because, well, we're shit blokes. Enjoy, because it's our favourite part of the show.
And we've got the big man, Dan Ox. Great ep this week. For once, I agree with everything Jason said about the Tigers, especially how their failures and even their fans loses. That's harsh, mate.
Correct.
It was absolutely great to see Dave's team, Notre Dame, and Giants lose, even though Wilson had the game of his life. Love Dave's rant about the bookies and record profits. That only happens when people follow your tips. After my win this week, I'm back again. Eagles to win, Commanders to win, Derrick Henry anytime, James Cook anytime, Packers to win. His multi did get up.
Yeah, I wrote it underneath there.
Yeah, it was. Oh, did you? You did too.
Yeah, I'll put it in there.
I don't even because I don't.
He needs a rap for his.
It was good.
Yeah, it was.
And I know they're favourites, but people don't realise favourites in the NFL, unless you're playing the Giants, it doesn't mean a thing.
Listen, don't start. All right, we're not. Just don't. Okay. It hurt my feelings last week, and I sat here and listened to you crap on about how bad the Tigers were and never said a word. And then you smash me over the Giants. Inappropriate, unnecessary.
That was necessary because I still haven't forgiven you for the Tigers Cowboys. I haven't forgiven you.
Best day ever.
Yeah, see, that's why you're even smiling when I mention it.
Early
see,
crow.
that's why
and you tried to do it on the weekend.
I try every time they play the Sharks. I hate you. All right.
Yeah.
Speaking
so
what
was his multi?
It was. He had the Cowboys to win, which they did in who did they beat again, Dave?
Giants.
In extra time?
67-yard field goal. Anyway,
in extra time, and then he had the Ravens.
Dicks just like the Tigers do.
So he had the Cowboys, the Ravens, the Bills, and Eagles all to win. And I think the only game that was really hard there, obviously the Cowboys in extra time, but the Eagles made hard work of it against the Kansas City Chiefs. We got Big Jazz again. He goes...
The gay lover. People are disappointed we stopped calling him the gay lover, so I have to bring it back.
I think it's fair enough. I think after a few beers, he may well be. Yep. I know I gave you Two Shit Blokes a lot of praise offline last week for a fantastic episode last week, and I stand by it, even though I didn't get the expected abuse back, which is really disappointing. Where the hell is Dave's random story time, and what can Jace rant about now that the Tigers are in Bali? I'll show you what I can rant about. I do like his comments.
To be honest with you, we didn't abuse him because it's like punching a retarded kid. So,
shit.
Wow.
It just escalated really quickly.
No, but you can't just give it to the bloke full time.
Yeah, I know, but he was really nice about what he said.
I know, but we don't like nice. We don't respond to...
I can't believe you went there. All right, that's just rough.
Are you allowed to say the R word?
Well, we just did.
Okay.
There's a new comment here from Commitment Issues Better Half. So would you like to explain who that is, Dave?
That is my son's future wife.
I just find it interesting that Dave gets a +1 invite to a social event, then spends half the next potty wishing that person happy birthday, but he witnesses his future daughter-in-law blow her knee to pieces and she doesn't even get a mention. I see where I stand. On a serious note, we've recently had a seat at the wedding become available now that Dave won't be attending. So anyone wants a free feed and booze, hit me up. I think it's nice that she's putting the invite out there, but I'd like to see the day happen, actually, because it took 10 years to get there. I'm not convinced it's going to happen at that date that they said.
Josh's going to pull the pin.
I think he will
now
too.
The campaign from me.
Well, now she's broken.
Yeah, she's broken. By the way, it's just a scratch.
It was a scratch, mate. You rub some dirt on it. Like you're playing Z-grade netball. You're down by 30 running for a ball. You hurt your knee, mate.
And you
get
trip
up
over your own feet, and you scrape your knee, and then you go, oh, dumbass.
Oh, and I need bed rest. Oh, look, listen.
I need to have the rest of the year off school.
Oh, okay. The typical public servant.
Correct.
I mean,
well, you would know.
I would. Rub some dirt on it. Get back to it. Come on.
Can I just say one thing? You bring these people into your house, right? You love them, right? You nurture them, and then they publicly sled you.
They spray you.
And I don't mention personal things on the podcast because I like to keep it, it's her business. I don't want to put it all over the World Wide Web, as they would say.
Well, that's right. But do you think that's why it took him 10 years to propose?
There's certainly signs.
Yeah, clear. Okay, we have a new comment from Adrian Casson. Are you okay, Jace? Worried about you. It's the Tigers, you expect too much. And he's so it's you know what, that for me is a comment of the week because that is so true.
He's a great bloke, Casson.
That is. It's the Tigers, and that's what you get. And he's right. Unfortunately, yeah, you just keep putting yourself out there, and that's what happens. They break your heart. And now I believe you've got a comment that didn't get into quick enough, but that explains who it's coming from.
Texted to me. Jack me off here. I hope Jason is okay after his meltdown about the Tigers last week. They were all very worried about you. I had phone calls straight away, Jace. I completely agree with Adrian Casson. Or no one gets a rap twice. You expect too much from the Tigers. Time to get a new team. Great work to the Ox. Oh, geez, he's blowing all his mates today. Great work to the Ox last week for his Monday morning fill-up. I hope all the listeners piled in. Also, a mention to Dixie Wrecked for tipping a $6.50 winner for fill-up Friday. This week's fill-up, Newcastle Race 7, number 3, Headley Grange. Each way $8 to 70 to win. And he's pretty keen on Randwick Race 9, number 2. This is on Saturday. Private Harry on its way to the Everest.
Okay. Yeah, no.
So thank you, Jack me off.
It's good that he did get a win. It's like darts, right? If you keep throwing the dart at the board, you'll eventually hit a bullseye. And that's what he's done. He eventually
Well, that's what we did with our wives. We just kept throwing until we got
one that said yes.
Yes.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, and a good one.
And a good one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Saying nice things. There we go.
Oh, yeah. After your earlier comment. See, it's cancelled. All right. So thanks again for your feedback. That was good. I really did enjoy So we'll go with our good friend Dan Ox, who started following us as well this week through social media. So thanks for the follow, Dan. Hey, pals. Yes, I'm aware Packers thought they were playing for the West Tigers. Just a bunch of losers. Beautiful comeback from the Eagles. Never in doubt, if you ask me. Talk about moving up in the world. The new Insta now, everyone can see the other 4 people that follow this body. I'll get into the Instagram. Actually, I'll say it now. We did create a 2 Shit Blokes Instagram page. So we're going to put all our tips, the wins and the losses on there, and some clips from the show, etc. So if you are on Spotify, if you're listening to us, do a follow of 2 Shit Blokes on Instagram. So that's where we are. Continue on. So credit when credit is what is it? Credit when credit it is due, though. Thank you for the tips. Yeah, it's been quite a long 8 weeks now. I can finally pay my Spotify sub. As always, hate you guys. Here is a winning multi. Penn State, Green Bay, Ravens, Chargers. Do we know what that's paying?
No, he doesn't put that because he puts it in so early.
Because Penn State is, who are they playing? I didn't even look.
Nobody.
They'll be like $1.
Agreed. So it's
Again, be better, mate. Come on. He mentioned the Eagles comeback. They were down 26-6 or something at the half, and then came back and won 33-26 on a blocked field goal. It was a great comeback, actually, so they did really well.
Run, fat boy, run.
So he did big Davis, mate. Imagine that guy. If you watch the footage of Davis doing the blocked field goal and pick it up and running, there is a guy running next to him that's a cornerback, so a smaller guy. It looks like there's a midget chasing him. He's such a huge man. It's actually quite comical. Go and look it up, people.
Looks like a 5-year-old chasing a grown man.
It's so funny. All right, moving on to Jez. I'm surprised Jez has written in, because I haven't even read this comment, but after last week, what did you say, Dave? You want to repeat it for our listeners?
I just said it's like punching a retard. That's all.
Can't believe you repeated it.
I don't care.
Jez says, hey, lovers, just picking myself up from being brutally bashed while minding my own business, licking windows, assholes. Another great show. For fuck's sake, Dave, figure out people's names. You were even calling the talent your son's name at one stage.
It's early onset, mate. Leave me alone.
The early onset dementia kicking in already. You lads are killing it. Sounds better each week. For fuck's sake, there I go again. You two are an absolute lowest blokes I know. Go get fucked.
Seems angry.
He does. I wonder why. Oh, he's just been punished.
I did clean him up. But he's punch drunk. He keeps coming back.
He
for
does.
more.
I know.
What are you going to do?
Oh, God love him. Next comment from Z Grade Netballer. This is obviously the future daughter-in-law who got upset that we called her a Z Grade Netball.
Seems upset, doesn't she?
Low grade netball, high grade fan base. Somehow more people came to watch me play Z grade netball than follow the new Insta.
Jeez, they're having a crack, aren't they?
They are into us. I heard Karma got Jason this week. Let me know if you need to borrow my crutches. I don't need them for my scratch. Karma did get me. I did tease her for injuring herself, and this week I've been on crutches because I have a small injury on my ankle, and it's laid me up. But here I am. I've rubbed some dirt on it and I'm still here. So I think that's the difference between us.
Yeah, I think it's nice that you pulled yourself out of ICU this week.
Yeah.
To come to the show.
Well, I think it shows that I'm just far tougher than what she is.
Agreed.
The next comment is he's back actually, from a comment after the first show. Our good friend Mo Lester. Hey lads, due to high demand, Mo Lester is back. I don't know if there was any demand, let alone high demand. But anyway.
Not for molesters, no.
Friday fill up, lads, again. That dartboard Jason mentioned last week must be massive because I can't seem to miss it. And somehow Jason, Dave both found a way to finally hit the target. But if I hear Jason carry on about odds under $2 again, only to then tip multis pack with the same gauge, wake up, Jace. It's the exact same thing, just with less chance of winning. No Friday fill this week, not tipping for the sake of it like you mugs. So he did give us some tips. One of them paid $6.50 and won last week.
Yeah, the Grange.
The Friday one, wasn't it?
Yeah.
It's good that it won, but the thing with him, and this is where we all differ, it wins and then you are bombarded with like voice memo text messages about how a great punter he is. Over and over, and hours later, he just needs to be on show. Can't he just say, "Yeah, it won, well done"? Is he that starved of attention? Was he that starved of his attention as a child?
Yes, he was. Yes.
Well, that explains a lot.
Yeah,
he
was, and to be honest, on Friday night he was as full as a state school.
Oh, this was. Did you get the one straight after it won?
Yeah, then the one after that.
Yeah, and the one after that. I think I got about 4.
Yeah, he's full as a state school. He was up at the Newcastle Cup.
So he had a win, and then he just bombarded us with text messages.
Apparently, he sent the bookie broke. Didn't come back the next day.
Oh, please.
Clean out.
Yeah, with his $10 each way. All right. There's Jez with another comment. Great to have you back, Mo Lester. The podcast is better with your involvement. At least winning small odds is better than not winning at all. Trust me, I should know. Yeah, Jez could not pick a thing. He is the worst punter.
Well, what's Jez doing blowing Josh? I want to know what's going on
Jez is nice. He's nice to everyone.
Yeah, okay.
And then we got the last one, which is Dave's alter ego, White Ant. I've heard from a very reliable source that the only reason Dave supports the Sharks is because their team song, consisting basically of 3 words, is all that he could remember. Yeah, but up Cronulla. That's basically all they say.
That's all I know, mate.
That's all you need to know. At least they can remember their song. The Tigers can't even remember their song half the time because they don't win that often.
Do not.
All right, the comment of the week. Listener feedback. We're off and running again. Here we go with Jez, our good friend Jez. Hey, lovers. Still no random stories, Dave. NRL multis lived up to you consistent form. Anyway, go get fucked. Thanks, Jez. Well said, really. Just short and to the point.
Love the Jez. He's a good man. Saw him yesterday. He looked very grumpy after having some dental work done.
He didn't look happy, did he?
No.
He hadn't been to the dentist in about 16 years, he said. 16 years.
Because he doesn't like the dentist.
God.
Harden up, son. Rub some dirt on it.
You talk about harden up, mate. I saw you cry on Thursday night.
It's nice of you to bring that up.
I did. I went there straight up. I went there early too.
Yeah, we had to go off early. Well, yeah, okay. So I did get a little emotional for a letter that my beautiful daughter Carly wrote on her valedictory dinner and all the nice things she said to me. I got 3 lines in and was going to fall apart, so I stopped reading it. I read it when I got home. And Jason noticed and has been an asshole ever since.
I looked up and you were tearing up. I'm like, oh God, what's in the letter? It concerned me a little bit.
You are not the father. You just spent 600,000 on school fees, and you are not the father.
Dad, Mum keeps getting the postman to come inside. Good times. All right. You want to read the next one out?
No, you do this is your show.
Our next one's from, again, Mo Lester. Hi, lads. Funny you mentioned me last week as a one-star for attention in the comments when you blokes literally started a podcast for your own fix and spent every week begging people to listen. Oh, yeah, I thought he was going to say bagging people, but yeah, begging people to listen. I think we just say, listen, if you want to.
Yeah. Tell your mates, tell your enemies.
Well, it's not begging.
No.
And
anyone who writes in gets hammered.
It's just, people in glass houses. And Jace, about those horse tips, you told everyone to take 10 on Coat Atlantique Wednesday, could have found 16s. Well, hindsight is wonderful.
Yeah.
This bloke, mate, he's killing me.
Mm-hmm.
Same story in Sydney. You said take 6, but 8 was on offer. Doesn't matter if it wins. If you're taking unders, you'll go broke before long. Do better.
I think he's got one of those apps that tell you the highest odds on the market.
Yeah.
And we don't care.
I don't care.
We know we're going to lose our money.
Well, we said that. That is part of this whole podcast. We know we're going to lose. In saying that, we have had some luck, and we've had some good wins too at decent odds. Something that Mo doesn't understand. He just doesn't see the. He doesn't see value. He just sees himself in the mirror, and it's quite sad. Yeah,
it is. Do you know I tested this on the future bride. Josh's future bride.
Yeah.
Their my wedding speech at their wedding. That I got uninvited.
Yes.
So the old line from maths, and by the way, everyone, you're going to lose respect for Jason and I. We both love maths.
I do love maths.
We do. But remember the wedding there. So this is my wedding speech, and one line's from maths, and the other one's just me being me, right? So I'm going to start the speech with, "This wedding is an abortion." And I'm going to end it with, "I give it a year." Mic drop. Walk straight out of the wedding reception. That's what I'm doing.
I like what Charlie Sheen's dad said to him when he got married, I think the 3rd time in the Netflix documentary. He says, "I hope you two know what you're doing," and then just sits back down. I did a speech with my daughters. She had friends over on Saturday night, and I did a speech. And wished her a happy birthday. And I said, everyone here is here because you're celebrating that one time Lauren's mum and I had sex.
How'd that go?
There was a lot of laughter.
Yeah.
There's a few concerned looks on faces.
One from your daughter. Dad. Can imagine.
This is my job to embarrass her.
By the way, happy birthday to my beautiful wife. You had a birthday yesterday, so happy birthday.
It was her birthday. How's she feeling this morning? Dusty.
She's hung out with your wife, so as expected.
Yeah, they're dusty. All right, we'll keep. We don't even need to acknowledge.
I just want to finish my story just quickly.
I thought you had.
So I did that in front of Deanna's mum.
Oh,
right.
Yeah.
Told her the speech.
Yeah, I like the speech.
She was horrified. Poor lady. She's such a lovely lady, but Jesus, coming into my rabble of a household. Anyway,
I told you, I'll be shocked when the day comes and it goes ahead because Deanna will.
You'll be there. I won't, apparently. So
not after this keeps going. No. All right, we'll get on to Dan Ox. Next comment. Hey, pals, I'm absolutely ashamed that neither of you knew it was Penn State's big whiteout game, and I am very disappointed that we didn't know that.
Correct.
However, I don't wish to talk about it, though, as it was a tough loss. Interesting with that one, people are calling for the coach to be sacked. Now, this Penn State team is an exceptionally good football team, but he is 1 from 15 against teams ranked in the top 5. He cannot win the big games. So they're calling for him to be sacked, and they're still a good team. But
yeah, we talk about our teams being ruthless. What about,
mate,
what do they call them, boosters?
The boosters, mate. The boosters are just donators or people who used to go to college. If they want to sack a coach, they will raise millions of dollars to sack a coach. It's insane. If anyone wants to watch a good documentary, watch the one on SEC on Netflix. And it's about college football, and you'll see how ruthless it is week in, week out. It's actually good, even if you don't like the sport. It's like Drive to Survive, give you the behind-the-scenes stuff. It's pretty good. This podcast needs a third person, someone who can actually tip a winner. I'm thinking Mo Lester. We did invite Mo on, and he won't come on.
No, he's too scared.
Yeah, I understand that. Once again, the Eagles, pure domination. However, after speaking with my cousin AJ Brown, I don't think he will be an Eagles much longer. As usual, Giants, Tigers, and Jason will still suck. Dave goes, all right. The Giants had a win, which is good for you. The Eagles won their NFL game without having a passing yard in the second half.
Yeah.
I don't know how they won. Their offense is not good, but they're still somehow 4-0 and winning well.
Well, I think I've just written here Ox's multis from last week.
Yeah.
Because he likes to throw a bit of mud, the old Ox, right? How'd he go, Jace?
0 from 4. Well done, Ox.
Yeah, he had Penn State. They got beat. Green Bay got beat. Ravens got beat. Chargers got beat by the outstanding Super Bowl contenders, the Giants.
Ox, please don't tip the Eagles this year, because if you do, they're guaranteed to lose, judging by that form.
Well, by that form, do better.
Awful.
Damn.
All right. The White Ant, terrible show, do better. Can't you tell the dog shot and elder abuse story? I've heard Dave's version. I want to hear the true story from Jason. Only reason I've stuck around so long to hear this story. All right.
This is a mate of mine.
This is a very, very quick story.
Thanks, White Ant.
Dave and I went to the races one day at Rose Hill on Slipper Day, and we left a race before the end of the day. And as you walk out, if anyone's been to Rose Hill, there's a long footpath towards the exit. And we start walking, and there are these two groups who are just verbally giving it to each other until one of them starts to throw a punch, and then a few of them got in a bit of they'll throw on haymakers. Not very well. Not one of these punches hit. It was embarrassing, and these were young blokes. So Dave and I are just watching it unfold, as everyone is, and no one's getting hurt, so no one's really intervening. And there's this older couple on the side. So I'm standing next to Dave, and all of a sudden, I'm just about to talk to him and say something like, let's get out of here or whatever. And he's not there. He's over to the right with this old couple trying to shield them from this brawl that's occurring. But as the brawl, though, then moved in, it actually knocked Dave off balance, who then proceeded to knock the two elderly people
I smashed both of them
into the bushes.
Yeah, poor bastard. And his skin's like tissue paper.
So this poor old bloke's all cut up.
From the rose garden.
His lovely wife is just a mess trying to pull her out of the rose bush.
Yeah.
All because Dave went over to the side to try and help, but instead of helping, he knocked two elderly people fair onto their ass.
Yep.
And then we left.
Well, and then I got it. Yes.
That's right.
Cokehead.
And then we start walking to leave after the brawl stopped, and we hear footsteps coming from behind. And this young kid flew past us 100 miles an hour, stopped dead in tracks, spun around and just looked at us and go, "Did you blokes dog shot me?"
And I put my hands up like, I don't know, what are you doing? And Jason just laughed at him. He looked at Jason, pissing himself laughing.
It was the funniest thing.
And then he ran away to start a fight somewhere else.
I've done poos bigger than this bloke. And he was such a lightweight, and it was this too much cocaine. People can't handle their drugs or alcohol. This was embarrassing.
Yeah, it was.
It was quite funny. So that's where the dog shot story comes from. Dave trying to help people, but ends up bashing them.
Yeah, and so, keep me away from old people. They're my...
Anyway. That's their comments for the week. In terms of comments of the week, I'm going to give it a White Ant because he actually asked about that story, which I still laugh talking about it. It's pretty
awesome.
Good. Okay, we got our listener comments again. We're going to kick it off with Jez. And Jez makes a very good point that I want to raise with you after this, Dave. So hang with me. Once again, still no random Dave story. Just as well, Jace got a multi up as we couldn't bear to hear another excuse. But the problem is now we have to listen to him having a sore back, carrying the team and all that shit. It's true, but righto, okay, it's very hurtful. Are we getting an overall Jaden Campbell, Ray Stone and Phil Gould for the season?
I haven't thought about it, but I reckon I'll go to scrounge something up.
Well, Jaden Campbell will get the Jaden Campbell Award because we named it after him this year. Phil Gould, you can't give the Phil Gould Award to anyone but Phil Gould because year in, year out.
Phil Gould and Sherrado get my Phil Gould Award. My Jaden Campbell will go to Toilet Water, which is now known as the Plumber.
The Plumber, I liked his own nickname.
Walshy gets that, and the Ray Stone.
I've got to give it to your man, Brayley.
Damn it, I had that.
No, I didn't even see nose, mate. The guy made more tackles than any other player this year. The only other player I'll give credit to is Terrell May for the Tigers. He's a front rower, made a stack of tackles with minimal misses, which is unheard of. So in some games he had no misses and he would make 45 tackles for a front rower. So I think those two, I'll do a joint award because it's inaugural. I'll go those two.
Agreed. Why is he having a swipe at you?
Because he's just a low bloke.
The gay love has turned on you.
Yes. We're going to catch up with him this weekend. It's going to be awesome.
Yeah, we're going to have fun.
It is. Our wives are going away and it's going to be awesome. He does raise a point because I had another listener, lovely Penny, caught up with her on Monday, and she said that she wants more Dave story time. Everyone liked your stories.
Oh, it was good. You'll get one.
No, but they want one. They want one a week.
I don't know if I can do that.
Well, I'm just saying.
It's not that interesting.
No, they're saying they want the stories because it was so well received. As random
you said
as
it was garbage and it didn't have a place in the podcast.
It was random. I said it was random because it came out of nowhere. So I think that we're going to listen to the fans and give them what they want.
Your life's more interesting than mine.
Please, not at the moment. I am as boring as batshit. So that's.
I'll work on some stories. I told you when they come up last week. I gave my wedding speech. I thought that was fairly random.
I told you that I don't know if I did tell you that I had the talk with my daughter who's now 18 about, being 18 and.
I don't think we need to go into that, Jace.
But I did it drunk, and she was like, "We can't have this conversation when you're drunk."
It was the only time you could do it.
And I said that same thing. It's the only time I can do it. I can't do this shit sober. So my wife and I, who was also drunk, were talking to her drunk. And the next morning to look at the look of, it was like pity on my daughter's face.
Is it true that she wouldn't make eye contact with you?
It was true. It was such a bad conversation. Anyway, so yeah, more stories from Dave.
Okay, well, all right. I'll keep working on it, guys.
Do you want to go through Mo's comments?
No, I don't do comments. This is your show.
Okay. Hey, lads, probably won't listen next week. Jason got 2 multis up and will be tooting his own horn for a full hour. Haven't mentioned it yet, but anyway. Word is that Bella Vista had to expand the studio just to fit his head through the door. They're teeing off on me. And I think it's through jealousy that I had a win and these guys, that they struggle.
They should be happy because they were bagging us to start off with.
And then
they couldn't afford their Spotify account and now we're filling their bank accounts.
Don't say we, but anyway, I give them money and now they're blowing up.
By the way, as you speak of it, I backed 3 horses in a row, 3 weeks in a row.
And I think if you put them all together, you might
don't start with that rubbish.
Afford a fucking phone call, mate.
Seriously. They are right. Your head is huge today. Fair income.
It's gotten so big, Dave started orbiting around it, and the bomb are tracking it as a low-pressure system. Performances of the weekend were Sedilius in the Turnbull Stakes. Wouldn't surprise me to see the horse win a Melbourne Cup. Ask Dave to tell the shoulder story.
The shoulder story, okay. Before, when my beautiful wife first met me, it was a bit rough around the edges there, Jace. A bit of a loose unit. Let's just say I was a project.
You still are.
Still are. I'm getting better, all right?
Go.
So, Josh was playing rugby league, say 9 or 10, all right? And he was having a bad game. He missed 1,000 tackles and all that sort of stuff.
It sounds about right.
It's not something that I would do now, let's just say. But back then, loose unit. So they've just scored a try. Someone's run over the top of him, right? And I've walked around the back of the goalpost where they're all crowded getting a drink of water because they're all thirsty. And I yelled out to Josh and said, "What's wrong with your shoulder?" And he goes, "Nothing." I said, "Well, use the fucking thing." So anyway.
Parenting back then was so different.
It was, right? So then they kick off, right? He's sprinting up out of the line. He's literally annihilated this kid. The kid's gone off. They've carried the kid off. He's killed him, right? He's looked around at me with the biggest smile on his face. I was proud, right? But yeah, parenting wasn't my strong suit back then at all.
That's what parents did, mate, back then. It's not bullying, it's character building. Well, that's how it is.
And now they'd have the ground manager escorting me into the car park.
They would.
So that's the shoulder story. So,
I do like
and now I train under 15 girls and doesn't say boo.
I've seen your training and it's borderline abuse, but anyway.
Borderline. That's it for Summer Sesh Listener Feedback Part 2. If you're feel stealing down after listening to that rubbish, rub some dirt on it and get on with it. I'll catch you next time.